You're gonna crack up laughing. What? Pay, watch when we get back on the screen. Watch. It's gonna be hilarious.
Why you got a strobe light, G?
I got a big strobe light. Wait till the people see.
You know why? It's Freaky Friday.
Man, it's a
It
big
is
strobe,
Freaky
dog.
Friday.
It's super strobe. It's
Yeah,
over here
super
blinking and
strobe.
flashing. Yeah, wait till y'all see it. You put it back on, you're gonna crack up laughing. Look.
Hey man, you know what?
Light.
I'm getting me a Yale t-shirt and pay. Your pick for the SEC to be the best division in college football or college basketball. Bad take, wasn't it?
No.
They got one team with Tennessee, the only team that won.
No, I mean that's not. You don't want to base that take on what you do in a one game tournament when you're playing somebody that you've never seen before. I mean, styles make fight. You just run into bad styles. Auburn losing though, that was a shocker.
They was big trash.
No, Auburn was a top 5 team all season. Metric
was big trash. Big trash.
My whole thing was I said no SEC team is gonna make the Elite Eight. So far, that's looking good. Tennessee like the last of the Momos.
Yeah.
Hey, and NC State dangerous, boy. Don't nobody want them.
Nah, they not.
Don't nobody want them. Don't nobody want them. Don't nobody.
Hey,
you said no, they not.
No. Yeah, he said no, they not because they beat North Carolina. But Big G.
I don't like State.
And I'm telling y'all this. Them Tar Heels go down tomorrow, man.
Who they play?
Don't they play Michigan State?
Okay.
Okay. Might be adios muchachos.
That's what I'm telling them.
Might be adios muchachos. Maybe. I don't know. Don't nobody look at my big strobe. Pay, look at my strobe.
Yeah. Freaky Friday. Take the shirt off.
No, I can't do it, Pay. You should. Maybe they throw you some dollars, man.
Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how the night turns out. I might do a little unzippy zip.
I'm gonna send you a strobe light.
Big G.
What?
Look who in the building.
Deshaun Callahan in the building. Cali Cal, what's up, cuz? What's crack-a-lacking? And on the podcast after we done told you about a year. We be killing it out here. But it's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you, Cal. You're in the building, bro.
Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Pittsburgh Steeler Nation. Pittsburgh Steeler fans, chat generals, everybody that get it cracking with us on Friday nights. Freaky Friday nights, because that's what, Big G done called that thing. And pay cosign. So, like, it's a thing now. Like, I tried to take us away from that when it first happened. The whole thing with the Freaky Friday and what was Wednesday?
Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Hey, listen, ask the live chat. Is it a Freaky Friday? I bet money they say yeah.
Well, I mean, if most of our viewers are in the Midwest right now and they stuck inside, it might get a little hot and bothered and freaky.
It's a big
snow. What's going on with that snow out that way, Big G?
Bro, listen, if I was 70 miles north, it would be over. They got all Toledo, all Michigan, all up there in the corner by Cleveland, all the way across Pennsylvania. They getting mollywopped. And I'm talking about all the way over past like Minneapolis, Minnesota. They got killed. They got a whole bunch of snow, bro. A whole bunch. What you said? Big G did say, yeah, Thomas, absolutely. That's what you get. A big fact. A big fact. Absolutely. Absolutely, it's a big fact.
He don't get a G-Stradamus?
No, because Pay gonna get mad at me, bro. If I start talking about G-Stradamus, Pay gonna feel some kind of way. So I'm trying to keep it light tonight. I'm trying to keep it light.
So let's jump in right there because I listened to a couple episodes of the Bear Claw podcast this week.
#DBC.
Yeah,
facts.
The Bear Claw podcast, good stuff, man. Pay and the homie Q and Tiff.
Yep.
Man, y'all sound on Wednesday on Pump Your Brakes. We had your homie Joey Joey
Christopoulos.
Christopoulos on. Yeah.
Oh, what up, Joe C?
Yeah, he was on with us on the Pump Your Brakes. So to start this show out, man, we kind of want to pick your brain, man, from a Bears perspective. Because I listened to y'all cast, like y'all wasn't too happy at Ryan Poles. But
big trash, Ryan Poles.
Big trash. As a matter of fact, it was said that y'all think he using the whole he wanted to do right by Justin as a cover-up. Is that a real thing? Like that's how Chicago fans feel? That's how y'all feel?
Judging from our outlets where we placed this episode, majority of the fans are just moving on to the Caleb era. They like, all right, good riddance, Justin. Nice, you was cool while you was here, but now you're gone. Now you an op.
He's an op. An op.
No longer a Bear. He's an op now. But I will say,
I heard your girl Tiff say she always gonna root for Justin Fields, though.
Yeah. That's Tiff, and she speaks for a majority of Bear fans. Majority of Bear fans like Justin. Majority of Bear fans wanted. I would say a good 55% thought Justin should still be the quarterback, and they should trade the number 1 pick. However, I think the fact that that this might be just propaganda spin of we guys gonna do right by Justin. I think that was just him saving face, and it was something carefully crafted between him, the Bears front office, and Justin's representation.
But Pay, don't you remember when the video came out and Justin was in the kitchen of his crib and he was clapping and he was talking, I'm going to the crib, I'm going to my people. And he got to hopping up. Bro, all signs indicate that the deal was worked out right then and there between Poles, Justin Fields' agent, that he was going to do right by Justin and send him where he wanted to go because Justin said he wanted to go to Pittsburgh.
The crib, as in Atlanta?
Dealing with his people, the crib, because all his boys play for the Steelers. George Pickens, Big Boy Jones, Big Boy Washington. He cool with all them dudes. He been cool with them since they was little kids. Some of them play 7-on-7 together. He been cool with them forever.
Yeah, I never really bought into the friends. I want to go hang on my friends narrative. I mean, I think we extrapolate the NBA Big Three type era, and what stars do. They play with each other. I think we extrapolate that a little too far. Justin's friendly with a lot of NFL players. A lot of NFL players like really big up Justin. Micah Parsons, Drake London.
Time out, Pay. Tate, go put Tim Lyons in the Matrix right now. Go ahead, Pay. Put him in the Matrix right now. I wish we can't even put it. There ain't no sound tied. There's sound tied to it. Dang, you in the Matrix, Tim.
Tim Lyons. Fields is trash, not slash. Wow.
Go ahead, Pate. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
That's harsh.
Hey, man, I was on the Running Through the Jungle podcast the other day with Tim and Jay Lacey. Man, I ain't say nothing bad about the Bengals. Then Tim come in our safe space and try and clown us, man. What's that all about?
Because wait till we get to Matrix where there ain't no sound. You going in the Matrix, buddy. I'm gonna make me a sign and say the Matrix. You going in there.
No,
go ahead, Pate. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
The timeline on your hypothesis, it doesn't line up. See, they said from jump when he was in in Indianapolis for the combine, he said he wanted to do right by Justin. You don't want to let him live in the gray. Then after the trade goes down, he said it comes out. It comes out that we had a bunch of offers. We had 5-6 offers for him, but we wanted to send him to Pittsburgh because that's what he wanted to go. So he had better offers, and this is where it comes into. I think there's a spin. I don't believe he had better offers because then he's asking to be fired if that was the case. But right before,
so you think they lied? You think they lied about the other 4 offers?
Yes,
Dang, absolutely. Pay, that's harsh. That's harsh, bro.
Absolutely.
You don't think old lady McCaskey got a soft spot in her heart for Justin?
I don't think old lady Miss Virginia McCaskey, I don't think she even knows what football is. I don't.
She's been around it for like 95 years.
You know, at that age, you start forgetting things. Like, what is it that thing I do again? That's why her son runs. That's why her son runs the not her son, but her husband's son. He runs the show, and he's got a track record of, you know, blowing it. But he's not really the guy to put the blame onto. It's squarely with Ryan Poles. He's the one driving the ship. So yes, I do, G. I do think it's spin. He's trying to save face for, we had better offers, but we wanted to do right by the kid. And we sent the kid to where he can play. We'll see.
Tate, you see what Mel Emotion said? He said he got a question for me and you, bro. I'm going to read it. It said, I have a question for Tate and G. Do y'all really think Justin is as good as these delusional Bears fans think he is? Absolutely. I'm telling you right now, we done already said he's going to be slash 2.0 this season. He's going to be slash 2.0.
First, I think the Bears fans are split down the middle. I mean, Paya tell you I think he sees the upside and potential, but he hasn't seen it yet. So I think Justin Fields is 10 times better than Kenny Pickett.
150 times better. Let's keep it real, Tate. Let's keep it real. A Bill 50 better. A Bill 50.
I think Russell Wilson is probably 25. I'm being realistic. 25 times better than Mason Rudolph.
Big facts.
So we just got a better room. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what to expect. I don't know who's going to start.
Whoa.
Well, they already said Russell Wilson starting, right?
Yeah, but I think I've heard that that's just, talk in March talk.
Yeah, I agree. You say things now because you want to set a tone, and you want to say the things that keep certain people happy and certain groups, a la the Russell Wilson experience. Want to keep them properly massaged or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Russ came in and see this whole thing happened in a chronological order that didn't really work for the Steelers, right? So, like, all along, I've been saying I wanted Justin Fields, but if we don't get Justin Fields, I'll settle and be happy with Russell Wilson. I just didn't want them to bring Ryan Tannehill or somebody like that in here to compete with Kenny Pickett, or just bring Kenny and Mason back. That's what I didn't want. So when they brought Russell in, signed him 1.2, ecstatic, feeling good, feeling energy in Steeler Nation, right?
Facts.
But
go ahead.
No, then I was gonna say, then not even a whole week later, 5 or 6 days later, we get Justin Fields. So now I got the guy that I initially wanted, but first I got the guy that I settled for, who's a old veteran. I think best case scenario, Justin comes in and competes. Maybe he wins, but I got a feeling Russell gonna play good. I had a workout of Russ queued up off his TikTok. Russ out there. If you look at Russ TikTok or Instagram, he out there putting in the work already.
Yes.
So I felt like, Russ. The best case scenario is Justin come learn from Russ. When he came out of college, he said, matter of fact, on the podcast with the St. Brown brothers a few weeks ago, he said that his favorite quarterbacks who he emulated his game after is Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and Cam Newton. And you remember the other day, Big G, Joey Christopoulos said that Justin has a lot of upside. He said his best upside is Cam Newton.
Yep, sure did. And I got hyped.
Cam Newton. Yeah,
I got hyped.
He said Justin will give you 165 yards a game passing, maybe a touchdown or two, 70 yards rushing, another touchdown, and just win games. You know what I mean?
Killing them.
That's kind of what Cam took to an MVP. But yeah, so now I'm with Justin, but we got Russ. I think no matter what Russ does this year, even if he gets to the AFC Championship game, he got a platform. He got a platform to show himself, to maybe get another contract, and you go with Justin next year. That's what I think. Go ahead, Pay.
Well, I don't think the comp for Justin, especially since he's been in the league already 3 years, I don't think the comp is Cam. I think they're two different type of styles. But I like what you started there, Tate. That goes right back to my saying, G. The timeline just lets you know that it was all spin. It's all spin coming from Hallis Hall. If they had all them offers, but they always knew that Steelers were preferred destination, then why did they let the Steelers go ahead and get Russell and then tell Kenny that he's going to be competing for the starting job if all this was already in play, if the wheels was in motion for Justin? It don't make sense.
Can I tell you why it does make sense? Because I think all along Omar Khan and them wanted Kenny out of town. All that mess where they was talking about we're going to support Kenny, we're going to hold Kenny up and all whatever else. When Kenny Pickett didn't go in that Buffalo game and at the end of the season where he refused to do A, B, C, and D, and he was whining to his college coach, now that we done found out he was over there in his college coach locker room whining.
You mean the Seattle game, the Seattle game.
Yeah, they wanted him out of there. And so I think it was going to be leverage to try to, the whole move for Justin was to get Kenny out of town. The bonus of it was when they met with Russ for 4 hours or 5 hours or how many hours it was, and he said, man, look, I want to be in Pittsburgh, because people forget how much people want to play for Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin is, listen, and I'm going to tell you something, Tate and Pay. If I get one more Steeler fan talking crazy about Mike Tomlin, we're going to be moving some furniture around, because you can stop it. He's a top 5 coach in the league. He's one of the best coaches in the league. Players want to play for him. Now they trying to move the goalposts. Now Khan, I ain't seen Khan do nothing in the fast 5-6 days. He ain't cooking. Y'all need to stop. All them Steeler fans that's out there that's just in hate mode with Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin, I want you to turn in all your Steelers gear today, because you ain't for us. You, like how my boy Payday said, you a big opt. So get to kicking. Get to kicking blocks and get to taking a lap.
Why they got to do any of this subversive stuff to get Kenny Pickett out of town? If they wanted him out, then just tell him, like, hey, we're gonna move on from you, bro. They ain't gotta fake it. I don't buy that either, G. I'm sorry.
Bro, I think they wanted KPA up out of there, bro.
Yeah, obviously.
They up out of there.
But they didn't have to like do any smoke screen for that. They own his contract. They can do what they please with it. If they was going to move on from him, if that was their case, I mean, if that was their stated goal in the offseason, they ain't got to tell him anything. They can tell they can do right by him, say, hey, look, we're gonna find you a new home, just stay close. But they ain't gotta like have Tomlin go say, hey, he gonna still compete if that wasn't actually the case,
I ain't tripping, bro, but I'm just saying I think KPA was supposed to have been out of there all along, bro. And like I said, these Steeler fans are ridiculous, bro. I'm right now, I'm not even tripping, calling it a big fleece for Chicago and all where. I'm not even gonna do that. My whole target for about the next 7 to 10 days is to get all these Steeler fans that think they Steeler fans get up out the building, bro.
Claude,
get to kicking.
Claude's in the Matrix too with Tim.
No, Kenny did want out.
Kenny wanted out at a point. Kenny didn't want out. Claude just sticking with Kenny. Claude wanted Kenny and Mason the whole time. He ain't want no Russ. He ain't want no Justin. And now when we be 12-5 or 13-4 next year, you're like, oh, I'm glad we got them guys. When we actually scored 24 points in the game, oh, I'm glad we got them guys. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I had something to ask you guys both, but
it's gonna kill a lot of their narrative too, Tate. Just FYI before you get to that. It's gonna kill. See, a lot of their narrative is Tomlin's winning with what you call his players. Now Khan in there cooking. Now what you gonna say when Tomlin out there killing them with a efficient quarterback?
I listened to the afternoon Steeler Drive, man.
Mm-hmm.
And them guys, man, was talking about all Kevin Colbert's picks since trash. Like 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Super big trash.
Super Tate. Matter of fact, let me get. It's been a minute since I put this sign up. Full dumpster fire, dog. Full dumpster fire. Big dumpster fire. Trash.
But I do say Kevin Colbert still a Hall of Famer. And we're going to take a break in just a second, Big G. We got like 140 people in here watching right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not as many as Wednesday night, but that's still good. But we only got 40 likes.
Tate, pay. Do I got to get them tonight, y'all? No, I'm just going to let's just put up the sign first. Let's get them algorithms jumping off, y'all. Y'all know how you got to hit the like button. Hit the like, share, subscribe, do all the things that we do. Y'all know, we get it in every week now. We usually get around that 150 to 200 likes. We get about 2K views. So let's do what we do. We appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all on the backside. I need to see them likes going up.
Hey, y'all. If you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. If you're listening on audio, wherever you get your audio podcasts, Google, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, wherever you get them. We're going to take a quick break, hear a few words from our partners, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Homies podcast on a Freaky Friday. Let Pay and Big G tell it.
Tate, put up Turk comment, man. Look at Turk Hollinger. Put up Turk comment. That's hilarious.
Put his foot down, huh?
No, it's up some. You got to go up, bro. Go up. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Turk. My man, Turk. Turk, he said, sorry, fellas. The wife wanted to stay out, but I put my foot down and told her the homies is on. Turk.
Hey, that's real talk, Turk.
It's lit over there, Turk. It's lit over there.
Because my wife trying to tell me I can't do the show. And I tell her, hey, speaking of which, Homie Nation, Wednesday was Big G's 26th wedding anniversary.
Big facts.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Congrats, Big G. I just wanted, we got it in on Pump Your Brakes, but I wanted the Homie Nation to know, man, that 26 years is a long time, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't know how the wonderful Miss Shonda Gurley even do it, man.
Me neither. I've been trying to figure it out.
I was there since day one. It was literally like Big G. One day, me, you, T, Mark, Lerone, whoever, we was all hanging out all the time. And one day you just went missing.
Because you know what I told y'all? Adios, muchachos. Adios, muchachos, my friend.
Big G just went missing, man. We were
Adios,
playing
muchachos.
back in the day at that time, Big G. You got scooped up quick. We usually do the scooping. You got scooped though.
Adios, muchachos, my friend. And I've been riding ever since.
Yeah, 27, 28 years later, if you count that time.
Yep. And I still love her today more than I love her just as much today as I love her back then. I fell in love with her then. We didn't get a chance to really get our celebration in this week, man, because jobs, out of town stuff, this and that and all, whatever else. So tomorrow is when we're going to really get our celebration in for the anniversary, man. Tomorrow, this weekend, we're really going, but we're going to do like how old people, how old people do. You go get something to eat. You go listen to some music.
I did that with my wife when she got off work. I've been out to eat before I came here to do this. We went out to eat to a nice restaurant. And I got back home about 6:30. Yep. But yeah, man. So I just wanted to let Homie Nation know, Big G, 26 years. You ain't look like you're old enough to be married 26 years, man.
Man, I'm an old dude, dog.
I know you're an old dude.
But guess what, Tate? I'm the little fella.
You is a little older than me. I'm older. I'm a little older. But pay up there, super little fella though.
Super little fella. I'm going to get a super sign too. A super sign is coming.
Super sign coming.
Look what he doing. Look what he doing. Look what he doing. Yeah, go on to flex. Go on and pull it down, Pay. Go on to flex flow. Come on, Pay.
Not yet.
You got it in the chamber. You got it in the chamber.
And one time, man, for the anniversary, and one time for the bridal court again.
That's one. Yeah, one more time. We're still in there. We're still doing our thing, bro. We're still doing our thing.
I was the best man, but I wasn't trying to catch no garter.
But he did, though.
I think I did.
He did catch it.
Yeah, it meant something too, though.
It did. It did.
That ain't who I married, though.
I know, but it did mean something.
But hey, man, so I want to get into some of the Steelers' moves, Big G.
Mm-hmm.
So this week, they brought in a couple of receivers for their top 30 visits.
Yep.
They brought in your boy you like, Ricky Pearsall from Florida.
Man, I love Ricky Pearsall.
What you like about him, Big G? Tell me about him, because I got a couple of receivers I like more than him. But what do you like about him?
He Cooper Kupp.
Ooh.
Ricky Pearsall is Cooper Kupp. His route running
is a heli comp, Big G.
Bro, his route running is extraordinary.
Hey, you know anything about him? I need you to either confirm or deny.
Cooper Kupp.
I would not go that far. I'm just gonna say that right there.
Hey, Cooper
Kupp. He does have nice feet, pause. But Cooper Kupp is
well, didn't nobody know about Cooper Kupp? That's why he was late in the draft and all whatever else. Nobody knew about Cooper Kupp.
That's true.
But man, Ricky Pearsall played with trash quarterback down in Florida too, and he still was down there killing them. I'm telling y'all, he's got one of the. If you go back and watch videotape on him, the only dude in this draft that's got a better route tree than Ricky Pearsall is Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors, the LSU's route tree is ridiculous. But Ricky Pearsall up there, bro. Ricky Pearsall route tree better than Marv's. Ricky Pearsall run routes better than Marvin Harrison. I'm telling you he do. I done watched him. I wish we could show all 22 films so I could tell him, man. That boy is a dog. What Jay Aperitif say?
We'll see where he lands, and it's Cooper Kupp is just a bit far. Those type of comps is like, whoa, let's the likelihood that it falls short is just very high.
I'm telling you, right team, right quarterback, he don't kill him. He 1,000-yarder this year with right team with the right quarterback. He a G. He a G. Easy a G.
A rookie wide receiver that's giving 1,000 yards.
And ain't like it ain't never. Tate got a big fine. I caught him, I can't even find a sign.
Paranormal in the Funhouse, man. That's a great comment. Go ahead and read it, Big G. Or read it, Pay.
Why can't you guys in the hospital getting my Why can't you guys in the hospital getting my chemo treatments? Thank you guys for always making great shows during tough times. This is what we do,
man.
Yeah,
we try to just bring in some lighter moments, some good content, and help you get through your day. We're happy that we can do that for you. Thanks.
Big shout out and big prayers out to Paranormal in the Funhouse, man. We appreciate you even spending time with us, man. That means a lot. We really do appreciate it. Prayers to you from the homie Tim Lyons. Yeah. Everybody in here, the homie, man. He said another comment. You are my favorite show on YouTube. The only reason I use YouTube is for Steelers. And you guys are one of the top tier of podcasts.
Man. Super humbling. We appreciate you.
Definitely.
Super humbling. Yeah, super humbling. And we pray you get better. We pray you get better. We pray everything works out for you.
It'd be better. I ain't even doubting that, man. I ain't even doubting that. I mean,
Right. Yeah, facts. Big facts.
It's just when. A matter of time. It's not if, it's when.
That's facts. Big facts.
Big prayers going up from Homie Nation, though. So that's one thing. But so Big G, you say Cooper Kupp.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. Pay said he's not quite there.
Close though. Pay, would you admit maybe close?
No, I did not say that. I did not say close. I said I abstain from that type of comp. I would rather bring it down a couple of notches, but I know G's got to swing for the fences, but I ain't gonna stop you, man. This isn't a Juice Radamas take, so I ain't gonna say nothing later on when it
Not yet.
when it turns into a single.
Mm-hmm. So the Steelers, for their top 30 visits, other receiver they brought in, 2 more that I know about. This one is my guy though. Who's my guy, Big G?
Xavier Leggett.
Xavier Leggett. Go with let's go. Leggett.
Tate, I got a question. If he's available in the second, and you got to choose between Zach Frazier and Xavier Leggett, what do you do?
Oh, I got to get a center, man. I got to get a center. I can't let Zach Frazier go. But what I can do is trade back at 20 and get an extra pick and get Zach Frazier somewhere in the 30s or 40s and then get Leggett.
That's a smart move.
I can do that. You know, Omar, I didn't know copyright on that. You can actually do that, Omar. You can do that.
What he said? Oh, what you talking about? Oh, talking about Omar Khan? He can do that?
Yeah, Omar Khan, he can do that. I said, I don't got no copyright on that. That idea.
Yeah.
You know, that's I'm sharing that. I'm sharing that with the masses. When I put it out here, it's not my, individual ideas as I put it out there. It's not my intellectual property anymore because I'm putting good ideas out to everybody. But so no, that's my guy, Big G. 6'1" and 3/8, 6'1" and almost 6'2".
Yep.
I think 222.
Yeah.
4.37.
Yeah.
And rip. He looked like pay at receiver, man.
He do. You know my comp is for Xavier Leggett.
What'd you say, Pay?
I said he might be good then.
He a little taller than you, though. I said he's 6'2".
Yeah, just a tad. Just a tad.
Hey, but Tate, Pay, you know my comp is for him?
AJ Brown.
No.
DK.
Debo.
Nah.
That's how they used him. That's how they used him in South Carolina.
No. I'm not saying they didn't, but listen, the other comp to Debo is the other guy that visited.
Who?
Malachi Corley.
Oh yeah, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I would take him or Leggett. I like Pearsall a little bit, but that's why I say I like other receivers I like, man. And now I'm at the point where there's been a lot of talk this week about the Steelers trading for Brandon Aiyuk.
Oh.
Yeah, I like the idea of that, man, but
I was hearing a different wide receiver.
Who? No, we ain't. That Justin Jefferson talk was just that.
Talk.
Super talk.
Bro, we ain't giving up 2 firsts and
they would want 2 first-round picks and George Pickens.
Get the kicking. Minnesota.
He's on a tag, isn't he?
They're trying to fleece us.
Oh, Justin Jefferson?
Yeah.
Oh,
no. He hasn't did his 4th year yet. No. Yeah, it's going to be costly right now. So 2 first rounds, that's a bit rich, but that's letting
that's
you
what they're
know.
asking for, and George Pickens.
Yeah, I mean, and that's letting you know that he's not for sale. That's really what that is.
Yeah,
Minnesota, get the kicking. Get away.
So
get over there.
I like Malachi Corley, Big G. The other guys they had.
Tate, stop saying his name, bro, because people be listening, man. They trying to steal our draft picks. You got to be shh. You can't tell all our secrets, man.
I'm gonna give you the list of players that's been in for the pre-draft visit. They allowed up to 30. I think you still got 9 in. I'm gonna name these guys, and you tell me you get three picks.
Okay.
Like the 20, the first, the second, and the first, third round. Tell me who you want out this list.
Got it.
Dylan Johnson's visiting, the running back from Washington. Braden Fisk from Florida State, D-line.
Oh.
Christian Boyd, D-tackle, Northern Iowa. Darius Robinson, D-line, Missouri.
Oh.
Offensive tackle, Travis Glover, Georgia State. Ricky Pearsall, we talked about. Malachi Corley, we talked about. Xavier Leggett, we talked about. And Talise Fuaga, tackle, Oregon State.
Oh.
All these guys have visited the Steelers or will be have visited today or tomorrow.
Give me Fuaga.
At 20.
At 20.
Okay.
Give me Fuaga. Give me Fisk, the D tackle out of Florida State. But I hope we can trade. I hope if we don't trade, give me Fisk, and then give me Pearsall.
Okay.
If I had to go in that order.
That's realistic.
Mm.
That's where you ain't get crazy to take all the potential number ones, like because you would do that sometimes. That's why Pay chuckled.
Yes, you would.
But if we trade back, we might be able to, we might be able to do some things, man. We might be able to do some things.
Today was Michigan's pro day, and the Steelers sent the big guns to Michigan's pro day.
Draft all 18 of them.
We talking Con Man. We talking Coach T. We talking Andy Wild. Heck, I don't even know. Maybe even Art the second got up in there, man. I don't know.
The big plane landed
for football scouting, football coaches, general managers. That's like a kid in the candy store. That Michigan Pro Day, man.
But listen, bro, and Pay, I'm gonna tell you this because I know you know about this. When certain coaches fall in love with certain programs, they get to drafting everybody. So that's how Bill Belichick was with them Florida Gator boys back in the day. I remember there was like 7 or 8 Florida Gator boys on the Patriots. That's how the Philadelphia Eagles have recently been with the Georgia Bulldogs. Like when they were I want every Bulldog that's available. And I think that's what the Steelers is going to be like with Michigan. Pay what you think, bro.
JJ McCarthy?
No, heck no. Stop it. Come stop it, man. Where my stop sign?
I mean, you said it.
Not him.
You said it. Hey, that's if everybody that was at that pro day, they was looking at him. And you know what? I've been Freaky Friday. I've been riding them. Pause. I've been riding JJ McCarthy.
Pause again, just because how that came out.
I've been riding him. I've been saying like, he's overrated. He's not a real, you're drafting a system guy, not even a system guy. You're drafting what do they call him?
A game manager.
A game manager, right? Hey, but he's been impressive the last couple of
month. That's why it's great to give big shout out to B Dirt. Now he's not here tonight.
Yeah.
He in Vegas gambling his money away, but
he's a degenerate.
He called JJ McCarthy way back in the beginning of the season.
I might have JJ. I might put JJ in front of Drake.
Ooh.
In fact, the only thing stopping JJ from being right there neck and neck with Jaden is because Jaden has that ceiling, that athletic ceiling. I mean, you're gonna see some teams do some shuffling up to get JJ, man.
Well, I know. Oh, yeah, they got draft capital. They can do it, 11 to 23. But this is my theory, Pay and Tate. This is my theory. My theory is that so many teams are going to try to trade up to get quarterbacks where it's going to make a run unnaturally happen at a position, right? It'll be like once them quarterbacks go, somebody going to draft Marv and then Malik Neighbors, and then it's going to make a run happen. So then it's going to make teams that want a defensive player who are like in them teens jump up, and you see what I'm saying? Like get around that 9, 10, 11, 12. And so now dudes that are really top 10 picks is going to be sitting at like 15 and 16. And we saw what the Steelers did last year to trade up to get Jones. Man, Fuaga the dude, he lasted 15. Do what you got to do to go get him. Tate got a big fine again, Pay. Big fine.
I saw a mock draft trade from CBS Sports. But first, let me acknowledge AFL 67, the OG.
Mm-hmm.
I think he won a few that's older than us, Big G. Remember that time he told us he was around to see somebody? I forgot who he said that night.
He called us both little fellas. Both of us.
But yeah, man, and the Steelers met with Mike. Is it Sanistrell?
Yeah, dog.
I mean, he could be a potential 3rd round pick.
Mm-hmm.
I like him.
Him, Junior Colston. You know how I feel about Chris Jennings.
I really
feel about Chris.
Yeah, it's a whole gang of dudes in Michigan you can get, man.
Mentor the guard. He's a dog. Man, there's some dog.
Is that the dude that got hurt in the Ohio State game?
Yep, he a dog though.
He would be a first round pick, right?
If he wasn't got hurt,
He
but he gonna fall
wasn't
to the third. Yeah,
See, it's guys like that. When you draft smart, you take one of those guys in the third or fourth round because they first round talent. You just gotta let them get in your room, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, the homie AFL 6'7" say the cornerback from Michigan, Mike Sanistrill. I like him a lot.
Dog.
Cameron Kitchens, Paul Tapia say. Oh, what do you think about Cooper DeJean, Pay?
I actually like him. I like him a lot. That's a pause too. But yeah, I think he might be a legit steal. He can mess around and be, top 3 of his class, and I would not be shocked.
Top 3 pick?
No. I mean, of his position group.
Oh yeah, he should. I mean, the only quarterback that should go in front of him is Arnold. Arnold, Alabama. And Quentin Mitchell and Arnold, Alabama.
Kool-Aid showed up at his pro day now. Showed out.
Kool-Aid falling though. Kool-Aid down.
He hurt his foot. That's the only reason why he's falling. But
but he still ran a 4.47 with a Liz Frank fracture or something in his foot.
He got an arch injury. So yeah, he's still
in your arch Liz Frank. That's a Liz Frank injury. Is your arch in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big facts. But Kool-Aid gonna drop though. But I think Cooper DeJean top 3, fellas. He top 3 corner. Pay, you right, absolutely. I'm gonna give Pay a big G.
Who is this Nathan Dillon talking about?
What'd he say?
Oh, that's the center from Wisconsin, ain't he?
Yeah, he a dog too. He a dog too.
Oh, that's why I want to talk about this potential center the Steelers is looking at. Kingsley Eguan.
I watched this tape, man. Go ahead.
He's a center from. Is he from Florida? Yeah, Florida.
Yeah.
You watched his tape?
Yeah, I watched this tape.
6'3.5", 305 pounds, 32.5-inch arms.
Big hands. Big old hands. He got great big old hands.
10 and an 8.
Big old hands.
So what do you think about him, Big G?
This is his issue. When I seen teams, he does great against 3-4s. 3-4 defense when it's him one-on-one, with the defensive tackle. But when teams run the 4-3 and they run that double gap scheme, he was getting punished. He didn't know, he didn't realize and know that the responsibility of the center is really not to block both of them, but to slow one of them up, either left or right hand, and then block the other guy. He was getting mopped. I was like, oh man, South Carolina beat that boy loose. So, I watched tape against South Carolina. I watched tape against Tennessee. I watched tape against LSU, and they punished him. I was like, man, I don't know. Because when you watch highlight tape, you got to watch low light too.
He would be a project. I don't think he would. He's not a plug and play. That's why I want one of them plug and play guys. The lowest I go is
Van
Pran. Is he got to be Powers, Johnson, Frazier, or Van Pran? Like the kid from Duke. What's his name? Barton.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, I like him as a guard, but he only played center 1 year. We begin into the same stuff we got into with what's his name? We just kicked off the team.
Mason Coles.
No, Mason Coles got cut, but before Mason Coles was Kendrick Green.
Yeah.
Kendrick Green only played like 5 games of center at Illinois.
Tate, but you missing a dude. You said 3. There's 4. There's one more dude. BB out of Kansas State. He's a mauler. BB a day 1 starter. BB comes in and starts.
Afton was before you. She said it.
I didn't even see it. But I was trying to say it. But after me and Afton talked about it. I don't watch a whole lot of film on BB. BB is a dog, boy. BB is a dog. I'm telling you, he's a big dog.
What kind of dog?
What round? Third round?
We could get him easily in the third. Easily.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking what round he gonna go in.
Third.
I'm not spending a second on BB.
He's a third rounder, and he's a day 1 starter. He starts day one.
Mm.
Big dog on the big dog pay. You ask
Big dog. If you get to your first third round pick, you taking BB or Van Pran? They both there.
BB.
Oh,
Great Dane.
BB.
He must be.
BB a dog.
I gotta go with Van Pran just because he played in the SEC.
Bro, BB is a dog, man. BB. Listen, like I said, we can't show the cues and the tapes and all whatever else. For y'all, go back and watch the tape. Go back and you're gonna be like, oh man, gee. But see, I be telling too much, man, because I know other, like how Pay say, the ops be listening, and they want to steal my dudes, dog. They want to steal my dudes, and there's certain dudes, man. I can't keep telling. I can't keep telling about dudes out of
Pay. Read that comment, man.
I like that YouTube name. It's Shea Butter. Did y'all fellas hear that JPJ stock is dropping because he's not passing medical, physical exam?
I did hear that. Yes, I did hear that.
Mm-hmm. I did hear it. Saying something's wrong with his shoulder and something's wrong with his foot.
What's wrong with his shoulder?
I don't know. They're saying something wrong with his shoulder and something wrong with his foot. That's what I'm hearing.
Wow, the homie S. Dredden said Van Pran is vastly overrated.
S. Dredden.
I like his size. He's like 6'4", 315, 320. I can work with it. We always had a little stubby centers. I want an athletic center.
BB a dog. S. Dresden, I don't know, bro. Me and you need to have a conversation. Shoot me your email and I'm going to send you some tape. I'll send you some tape, bro.
Hey, S. Dresden, next time you on with the homie Most again, man, tell them to swing on over and check us out, man.
Mm-hmm.
But
keep little fellow over.
Second round in the trade back, what Paul Toppy is saying, man. Kamari Lassiter.
Yeah. Lassiter, nice. Lassiter, I wouldn't be mad.
Pay. AFL said BB in the third is a bargain.
Big bargain.
I think so.
Big bargain.
So. Especially for that
well, he a guard, ain't he? Or he true center?
He can play either one, dog.
But wait, when did he play most of his career in college?
Almost split. Almost a
true center, man. I want like Creed Humphrey. I want one of them dudes just been in there for 2-3 years, getting every snap.
Bro, Zach Frazier is going to be expensive, man. People got he's going to be expensive. Zach Frazier might be going by the end of the first.
He ain't going in the first.
Bro, he might.
That can't happen, Big G, because you told me about a month ago that getting the center in the first round is unheard of. You don't do it.
If Johnson Powers is not.
But I'm saying what you said. Now you telling me two might be going in the first.
They might. It might, bro. Listen, this the thing. Pay, and that's why I was going to ask Pay. Pay, where y'all pick at? What number y'all pick?
1 and 9.
No, I'm talking about the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
exactly. The Ravens are picking I think 24.
You can't tell me that if a team has a guy who's marked in the top 25 picks and they fall to like that 24, the teams ain't gonna be on the phone talking about Baltimore, what's cracking. We need to move. And you can't tell me that Baltimore, if they can fleece somebody, move back a little bit, get an extra second or extra third, ain't gonna be down with it. So that's why I say certain guys are going to be earmarked and targeted very high on teams' draft boards. Zach Frazier could mess around based on the status of Powers Johnson and move to that number one status. You get to 24, 25, 26. Hey, bro, I need a center. I'm coming to get him.
I'm sorry. I said 24. They draft. They have a 30th pick.
30th.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
30. Definitely 30. Yeah.
What about a Labrador Retriever, G?
Big trash. Big trash. Ain't no.
As Dredden say, no center with medical issues.
Facts.
German
Big facts, man. Yeah, because German Shepherd.
That's why I liked the way Detroit drafted last year. If y'all remember Detroit last year, we thought like, what are they doing? Mm-hmm. Running back in the first round. They took the linebacker from Iowa, and they took the tight end from Iowa, Laporta. But every pick they made worked for them, man. Even early in the second, they got the boy Branch from Alabama,
killing them. Branch was killing them all
They
season,
didn't
man.
look at the overall top 50 stock or none of that. They looked at what they saw on Pro Day, what they saw on Tate, and went out and got their players. I like that strategy.
That's what the Steelers need to do. Now, forget what everybody else talking about. Get your people.
So if you got
within reason,
if you got Quinyon Mitchell at 20, and you got Amarius Mims at 20, who you take?
Mims.
Hold on, real quick. If you watching on YouTube, stay with us. If you listen on audio, we got to hear one more word from our partners. We'll be right back with you. And we're back on the Homie Podcast. Big G, before we went to break, had just said if Quinyon Mitchell was on the board and Amarius Mims on the board, you taking Mims. Is there any corner that you take over Mims in that position?
If Arnold is there. But he ain't gonna be there. But if Arnold's there, Arnold's a beast. That's the only one I take.
From Alabama.
Because I think we can get corners is actually a sort of deep position. And this year, Tate, I'm gonna tell somebody just because I know the Steelers is gonna get him. Y'all need to go check out my boy Sean, what's his last name? Jefferson, JPJ's cousin. Y'all need, from Ferris State. He's a beast. And we can get him late in the 6th, 7th, because they ain't gonna be giving him no love because he Ferris State. And he's gonna be out there killing them at cornerback. He's gonna be out there killing them. They afraid for Ferris State. They don't be giving him no love. So he's gonna be like a 5th or 6th or 7th, but we can get him. JPJ cousin.
I'm starting to think the Steelers might pass on corner until that dude from Michigan, Sanistrill, in the third. I think they want to see what they got in the room with Dante Jackson, Trice coming back, and Darius Rush.
Makes sense.
After correcting me, Sean Stevens. Sean Stevens is Joey Porter Jr. cousin. He's a dog.
Sean Stevens.
He's a dog. Dog, man.
He tests well. But it hit different when you're out there trying to cover Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill and all that. I'm just saying, I don't know.
A lot of good talent in this draft in the first 4 rounds.
It is. Hey, speaking of that, man, real quick, what you think what Chicago done, man, with getting Keenan Allen and Swift?
Gave away all their draft picks because they didn't see all the talent in this draft? Is that what you're asking me?
You are never happy. You are definitely, and it's playing on that channel, frustrated Chicago fans. Just the homies airing on that channel also.
Big frustration, man.
When you've lost to your rival repeatedly over the last 30 years and you haven't won a Super Bowl in almost 40, you tend to grow a callus of just being optimistic. You know what I'm saying? So, but to answer your question, what do I think about the offseason moves for the Bears? We talked about this on the last show that debuted yesterday, titled "How You Feeling Now?" So I had to come to an agreement about our general manager Ryan Poles. This is 3rd year on the job. He has to show some results. So even though I want my team to build a consistent winner, a perennial dog, as G says, I want my team to have like 8 to 10 year starters at several positions that are just flat out beasts, so we can keep the Packers underneath our boots for an entire era. Ryan Poles don't see it that way. Ryan Poles has got to play for his job now, so he's putting together a roster that's win now. Selling 4th round picks for 32-year-olds. I guess it works. Selling 5th round picks for someone's backup center. I guess. I mean, selling 2nd round picks for a 28-year-old on his
but isn't there some argument that that 4th round pick for Keenan Allen will help Caleb Williams?
Oh yeah, that's the exact argument. You got to win now. That is, Caleb Williams got to come out the gate running. He's got to. There's no chance. There's no time for development. Absolutely, that's exactly what this is. I would have argued that the wide receiver you can get in the 4th round could possibly give you exact what you can get from Keenan Allen in 2 years. That would be my argument, since Keenan Allen would be on the down end of his career, and that young man would probably be just now entering his prime.
Johnny Wilson, Florida State. That's what
someone like that, right? Mm-hmm. But again, Caleb got to produce today, like yesterday. So,
but
if they draft Caleb, that's if they draft.
Whatever quarterback they take, they're going to have more talent than any rookie quarterback I ever remember coming into the league. Keenan Allen, Swift, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, they out there hitting, bro.
And maybe Rome Odunze.
They're out there hitting. Yeah, that's a lot of talent, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of talent that you cannot mess up. You got to do it now. So I want a prediction.
Is your GM tire fire? Or is he hot trash?
There's two ways to look at it. I mean, I'd have preferred you built something that's sustainable.
Well, which one is it?
I can't call it yet, Jim. Sorry, I can't give you the hot take. I can't say it with my chest just yet. Not just yet. We'll see how this.
Zip it down a little bit more. And say it.
All right. So I can't give you the hot take just yet. Not yet.
Save it for overtime. But Tim, Justin Fields wasn't in the 4th year in the system. They done had several different systems. Justin Fields have been there
too.
Tim's such a hater. I don't even know why he hates on Justin. Do you hate Ohio State that much, Tim? And the reason why he hates Ohio State so much is because we punish him every year. Every time Ohio State play Notre Dame, they beat the brake shoes off of him. Get him out. Get him.
Hey, Big G, is Notre Dame coming to the Big Ten? I heard you and Andy talking about that the other day.
They better. We're going to talk about that on overtime.
Yeah, save it, because you lead overtime, so you can bring that up. Mm-hmm. But yeah, real quick, we got about 5 more minutes. Any questions in the live chat before we go? I don't know where we at as far as likes, Big G. Where we at?
Let me see. Jeremiah Yoder asked a couple of questions that I didn't get a chance to answer. So
67.
So this is the answer to that first question, Jeremiah. You see this right there, UNC. He asked, what was that about? Something about the I forget. But S. Dresden just dropped another question. Question for Peg. How likely do you think it is that the Bears deal number 1 pick to Washington and take Jaden? I think it's incredibly likely, because you don't know what Poles is doing. He if it's one thing I can say he does well, he keeps them cards close. You have no idea what he's got cooking up. Until we see Jaden's pro day, I can't give you a definitive percentage, but Caleb's pro day, from all reports, it was highly successful, and it looks like they have been having conversations with Caleb's representatives for a long time. So you take that for what it is. I think maybe the decision's already been made.
Hey, I think I saw Caleb on Colin Cowherd the other day after his pro day. Mm-hmm. He didn't seem like too excited about Chicago, man. Keenan Allen was there and everything. I mean, he said, I just want to go somewhere where winning is most important. I want to go somewhere where winning is most important. And some other just, typical Russell Wilson politically correct stuff, man. I think it's because Caleb is from here. He probably grew up a Commanders Redskins fan. And if the Bears could get a haul and only go back to 2 and get Jaden Daniels, I might do that, man. I don't know.
Pay gonna be calling for his GM to be fired on that day.
You would do that because he wasn't he didn't have a lot of histrionics in his Colin Cowherd interview. What would be the reason for?
Well, And that I've heard that he wasn't so hot on Chicago. I'm not saying it's your pick. Drafting if you want. You can definitely take him and get him. He got to go.
You never heard that from him. You heard that from internet chatter.
I heard that from internet chatter, and I heard his tone, his affect on Colin Cowherd. I watched him dap it up with Keenan Allen. It didn't seem like,
Yeah, him and Keenan have a relationship.
Yeah. He been out there in LA for a while, so I'm sure they got a relationship. I heard that too. Yeah. So I don't know, man, but we're gonna get ready to get in. Hey, man, we did this whole show, Steeler Nation, didn't talk about no Browns, no Bengals. Real quick, the Browns picked up Jameis Winston, and they got Deontay Foreman at running back. I got into a argument with a Browns fan today. Cousin of mine said Minka hurt Nick Chubb on purpose. I laughed at that.
The Browns is cooked. Keep it pushing.
The Ravens just picked up a cornerback from the Houston Texans. Forgot his name. And Cincinnati signed the big boy tackle, Big G, from the Patriots.
I can't call his name. I know you're talking about. They got two big old
Troy Jones.
They got two big old tackles. Two big old tackles to protect.
Yeah, because they got the one last year. They got the same last name, I think.
Yeah, both of them about 6'7", 6'8", both of them about 345, 350. Ain't nobody. Joe Burrow, they like, you can't touch him. You can't touch Joe Burrow. Never again in life.
That's they trying to build a wall around Burrow.
Yeah, because they know TJ gonna get him.
He's played less games in 3 years than Lamar Jackson, everyone's always called him fragile.
I guess they got to do Trent Brown.
Yeah, Trent Brown. They know TJ coming to get him.
The other one on the other side is Big Zeus, ain't it? The Zeus son.
Big Zeus.
His name Brown too, ain't it? Orlando Brown.
Yep. No, that's not him. That's another dude. I'm gonna tell you who it is.
That's Orlando Brown, Big G.
I'm about to look at him.
I tell you right now, that Jameis Winston signing, you better watch yourself, Deshaun. Better watch yourself. Your job. That job. They shipped
Orlando Brown, Tate. Orlando Brown.
What Tate say? What Tate
Orlando
say?
Brown. You said Orlando Brown.
No,
he said that's what he said.
Yeah, Orlando Brown.
Steve Martin was a prop
comment. So you think Jameis can take freak position?
They told what's my name, Joe Cool, that you can't come back here because we don't want you challenging Deshaun Watson's job. However, Jameis, you're cheaper. You come in here and you challenge him. Deshaun, you seen what they did.
Joe went to Baltimore and got $8 million.
Big bang.
Not Indianapolis got $8 million.
Got $8 million.
Let me tell you something, Deshaun. You saw what Denver did with Russ. Teams don't care about eating contracts now. You better be on your game. You better stop playing around in the offseason doing that thing you be doing. You better get on that field.
Translation, they said Deshaun to the bench. Translation, Deshaun to the bench.
Jeremiah Yoder called him a big clown, Jameis Winston. Yeah. Hey, Big G, you got Paul Tapia with you. He said Caleb Williams not even that good, cuz.
Let me tell you something about Jameis. He walks around with a bag. And you know what he carries in that bag? Everything.
Towels to throw.
No. He carries what he carries in that bag. He carries everything that can stop him. And if you look in that bag, there's nothing in that bag.
Man, Mel say Jameis ain't taking nothing but a seat on the bench.
He probably will.
Hey, but I mean, he's a good backup though.
Great round right now.
Backup. I mean, I like that for the Browns. As far as backups go, I like them better than the young boy, DRC, Darius Thompson, DTR.
That boy was in a suit and a suit jacket, and some penny loafers right after he signed the contract, taking snaps in the cafeteria.
Hey man,
I seen him.
We about to get out of here and take all this to overtime. If you enjoying the conversation, the content, the things we talking about, we don't even know what we talking about. We just know we talking about a whole bunch of Steelers stuff, and now we're about to go to overtime and work overtime and talk about a whole bunch of everything. I don't know what Big G and Pay got to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it. So
I got some stuff.
We about to get out of here. We're not gonna hit you with no outro music tonight. We're just gonna cut this thing like cut. And come on over to overtime in about, hey fellas, I got the link ready. So I'm gonna tell the people Come over in about 5 minutes. Man, it's already late. I think I set it for 9:10. It's 9:07. So
I'm ready to go. We can go right now. Let's go.
So, Pay, go ahead and take us home, man. You can at least say that still.
Arrest Brett Favre.